Minecraft can be a pretty dangerous place considering how easy it is to die. It is a pretty hostile place with every mob having the potential to maul you to death. But which mob is the deadliest? In this video, we take a look at the violent, most deadly mobs in Minecraft. Stay tuned! Spiders and cave spiders. The bane of arachnophobics around the world. Seriously, what is it with these open world games and spiders? It's like the go-to monster for scaring the heebie-jeebies out of people. Sure, Minecraft has been around for over a decade now, but give us a break! In any case, these giant arthropods are definitely a handful if you're unprepared, considering that they can aggro from a long distance and even climb walls to give chase to the player. Once in range, spiders attack by leaping on the player, dealing around a heart of damage, 1.5 on hard difficulty. Luckily, spiders only aggro when it's dark enough outside, otherwise they're completely passive unless attacked by the player. However, if it's dark, such as during nighttime or inside a cave, spiders will aggro and chase you down until they lose sight of you or are defeated. The cave variant is even more dangerous. As its name implies, this type of spider spawns only inside caves and mine shafts. While their behavior is similar to that of their regular counterparts, they are always aggressive, considering that it's always dark in the caves where they dwell. Furthermore, their attacks apply a poison effect that continuously drains the health of the player. And as if that wasn't enough, cave spiders can also squeeze through tight 1x1 spaces, which can significantly complicate escaping from them, considering that all spiders can see through walls and will never stop chasing unless defeated. Luckily, it only takes a few whacks from an iron sword to deal with these pesky critters. Once you're armed, these nasties will definitely be more bark than bite, as long as your arachnophobia lets you get close enough to slay them. Baby, zombie, and chicken jockey. Alright, let's start off with the less hostile mobs in Minecraft. While regular zombies can be pretty easy to deal with, don't dare mess with them in close quarters. They can be deadly. Regular zombies are pretty easy to deal with due to their slow movement speed. Baby zombies, on the other hand, are one big problem due to their small size. Spawning as a baby gives a zombie big improvements to its movement and attacking speed as well as a smaller hitbox, and their quick flurries of attacks can wear out your shield. Even worse is the rare chicken jockey, with the chicken adding another hitbox to shield the baby zombie and removing the potential for fall damage. Elder Guardian. While Guardians in Minecraft aren't much of a threat to players, you need to beware of the Elder Guardian, which can be pretty hostile. The Elder Guardian is a stronger and larger variant of the Guardian, and it can inflict mining fatigue. It is the largest aquatic mob in Minecraft, as well as the strongest. These mobs might be more known for the jump scares they give you when passing through an ocean monument, but Elder Guardians are quite tough to deal with in combat. With it being an ocean mob, you have to fight the Elder Guardian underwater, which makes moving around it a bit tougher. It takes quite a few hits too, but you can't get too greedy with attacking it lest you get hit with its laser and take damage. It would help to get rid of the other guardians around it and get the hang of swimming around the monument's pillars. Creepers. Lauded by some as the mascots of Minecraft, these terrifying four-legged creatures silently make their way to you when aggroed, and after emitting a low hissing noise for a few seconds, explode, dealing massive damage and leaving a large crater in the impact zone. The reason why these mobs are so infamous is that their explosions tear through everything, whether environment or buildings. If a creeper blows up near one of your bases, not only do you run the risk of dying, but you'll also have to rebuild all the damage that the explosion caused. And the fact that creepers are utterly silent until they're close enough to blow you up only adds to their danger. The worst thing about the creeper is that you need to deal with them early in the game, and if you aren't prepared, be ready for certain death. Witch. The witch is a bit different compared to other hostile mobs, as they're not big sources of direct damage like, say, creepers. Still, it's best to dodge a witch's line of sight whenever you run into one. They deal status effects and sometimes direct damage via splash potions, which can be dangerous because of their potential range. They also take quite a while to kill because they can quickly undo the damage you deal with healing potions. They can spawn in the dark, too, so you could get hit by a stray splash potion of poisoning if you're not careful. Wither Skeleton. Up next we have the Wither Skeleton. This mob is arguably the biggest hazard in the Nether Fortress. While they don't deal a ridiculous amount of direct damage, they can inflict the wither effect on you, which can be fatal under the right circumstances. Getting withered is similar to getting poisoned in that it deals damage over time, except getting withered can actually kill you. Even if you eventually kill a wither skeleton, you're likely to wither away and die if you faced it at lower health. This is why it really helps to have golden apples at the ready when exploring a fortress. Vindicator. Up next on the list we have the Vindicator, as these mobs can deal a lot of damage. These villager variants are arguably the hardest ones to deal with in village raids, because there's usually quite a few of them, and they're easily the most aggressive. They will charge at you as soon as you get within its radius, which is pretty big compared to that of other villagers. They deal almost 9.5 hearts of damage on hard mode, and they can walk and swing their axes pretty fast as well. Evoker. While an Evoker doesn't always deal as much damage as its villager brethren, they can be much less predictable. You know what's coming with a Vindicator, but an Evoker has so much variety with its attacks that you don't always know what to watch out for. They can attack you from a distance with their conjured fang attacks, and they can also summon 3 Vexes at once, which can deal 4.5 hearts of damage with every attack. If you want that totem of undying drop, you'll definitely have to work for it. Piglin Brute. These Piglin variants are the reason why so many players are scared of raiding the Nether's Bastion remnants. Unlike regular Piglins, Piglin Brutes attack players on sight whether or not they are wearing gold armor. They aren't distracted by the player dropping gold either, and they're much more powerful. Piglin Brutes match the damage output of Vindicators while also having twice as much health. It doesn't help that there's quite a few of them in a Bastion remnant, and they're hard to avoid with the structure's tight spaces. The Ender Dragon. One of the game's main bosses, the Ender Dragon is certainly worthy of her reputation as the de facto final boss of Minecraft. She can deal huge damage in a variety of ways, whether it's with her dragon breath, shooting a fireball at you, or just flying straight into you. That said, there's a formula to her madness, and ways to deal with the Ender Dragon are already very established in the Minecraft community. It's also relatively easy to lower her defenses, so long as you have the marksmanship to shoot arrows at end crystal towers. The Wither. While the Ender Dragon is considered the de facto final boss in Minecraft, it's not the deadliest. In several respects, the Wither is a more dangerous and lethal boss than the Ender Dragon. For one, it's much more explosive, whether you're talking about the literal explosion it creates when it spawns, or the Wither skulls it fires at you that can also give you the Wither effect. It also has more health than an Ender Dragon, and while the Ender Dragon relies quite a bit on end crystals for her defenses, the Wither has no such objective involved. It even gets a layer of armor when its health drops to 50%. So these are the deadliest and most hostile mobs in Minecraft. What are your thoughts on this list? Do let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.